Oh my fucking god. That match was incredible. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Holy shit, we just experienced what could very may well have been the greatest match ever. Holy shit. I'm seriously tripping. I'm seriously like tripping out right now for what we just saw. Tonight, I'm gonna be giving you guys the results from Backlash tonight. And we kick things off with the Kickoff Show. I need to breathe. Okay, I think I'm good. Wow. Okay, so we kick things off with the Kickoff Show as Apollo Crews defended the United States Championship against Andrade. Yes, Zelina Vega, and yes, Angel Garza was at ringside. But who else showed up? None other than Kevin Owens. Yes, wearing a Byron Saxton tie, which honestly was kind of funny. And yes, Angel Garza, as dumb enough as he is, decided to get involved. But what did we see? None other than a good old-fashioned stunner from Kevin Owens, which allowed Apollo Crews to hit Andrade with the toss power bomb to retain the United States Championship. This is something that I mentioned in my prediction video last week. I think Thursday was when I did that. Was when I did the video, which you guys can check out. I said that if my memory serves me right, I said that Apollo Crews is not letting go of that title easily, and tonight he proved it. He proved it. Big congrats to Apollo Crews on retaining the United States Championship. Alright, you guys, now for the main card itself, and we kick off the show with the women's tag team titles under triple threat rules. It is the champions, Sasha Banks and Bayley, defending the titles against the Iconics, and of course the team of Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. It was a very hard-fought match. Unfortunately, though, for all of you Banks and Bayley haters out there, Sasha Banks actually rolled up Alexa Bliss to retain the women's tag team titles, and the match was absolutely incredible. Back and forth, it was non-stop action, and the closing moments of the match, Alexa Bliss hit Peyton Royce with Twisted Bliss, which allows Sasha Banks to roll up Bliss to retain the titles. I don't know what's next for both the Iconics and for Bliss and Cross, but I do know that this coming Wednesday on NXT, Sasha Banks and Bayley, for the first time ever, will defend the SmackDown Tag Titles on NXT as they will defend the titles against Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Nox, a brand new tag team who have done very, very well since being formed, sort of, on NXT, and that match could be interesting, considering the fact that Tegan Nox both Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Nox have been on a huge roll since their win, since their victory alongside Mia Yim over Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez, which I did do the result video for TakeOver in Your House, which you guys can also check out. Again, Banks rolled up Bliss to retain the titles. Alright, next up, we have a matchup that got very personal almost a month ago. So if you guys remember, Jeff Hardy was the victim, I guess, sort of a victim of a hit-and-run deal involving Elias. Sheamus blamed Jeff Hardy for it because of his past with drugs and alcohol, and that led to what happened this past Friday on SmackDown, where both Sheamus and Hardy were going to sign the contract to make this match official for Backlash tonight. But before that happened, Jeff Hardy had to take a urine test, which it's a good thing that test came out negative because Sheamus got pissed on. Yeah. If you guys did not watch SmackDown that night, I highly recommend you watch it. It was absolutely crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But sadly though, the comeback story of Jeff Hardy came to an abrupt halt when Sheamus defeated Hardy with a massive bro kick, which damn near decapitated Jeff Hardy. So honestly, I really don't know what's next for Jeff Hardy, but you never know. All right, you guys. Next up is for the Raw Women's Championship, as Asuka will defend. As Asuka defended, against Nia Jax, and I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you guys. This matchup, we knew it wasn't gonna end well. Hold on, let me move my. There we go. Sorry, guys, had to adjust my camera a little bit. Anyway, we knew that this match was not gonna end so easy. It wasn't gonna end well for both women. Both of these women were going at it in this match, but in the end. Unfortunately, they did not answer the referee's 10 count, and thus, even though Asuka did retain the Raw Women's Championship, the match ended in a double countout, which honestly, nobody wanted to see that. They wanted to see a clear winner and a clear loser, and the fans, the trainees who were live at the Performance Center wanted Asuka to win and Nia Jax to lose. Did that happen? No, it did not. Alright, you guys. Now, I'm going to be real with this next matchup. You know you're fucked when you completely destroy a very expensive car that is titled that has Monster in the title. Miz and Morrison, not this past Friday on SmackDown, but the previous SmackDown, Wait, was it? Yeah, so not this past Friday, but the previous Friday, Miz and Morrison made Strowman's life a living hell by pulling pranks, which ended in Miz and Morrison destroying the windshield of Braun Strowman's Buick. And for a moment, I thought it was a Lincoln, but it's actually a Buick. A very fancy-ass car. That did not go so well, because Miz and Morrison found out on the Kickoff Show that whoever pins Braun Strowman, either Miz or Morrison, one of them would become the sole Universal Champion. They would not be co-champions. This match, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be completely blunt with you guys on this one. We knew that Miz and Morrison were fucked. Okay, we knew. We knew they were gonna be fucked. And the Miz proved me right, because just as when John Morrison pinned Braun Strowman, the Miz pulled John Morrison away from the cover. I don't even know what to say. That ended so badly because Braun Strowman not only took out the Miz, but gave John Morrison a running power slam to retain the Universal Championship. Now, of course, to be honest, there was some speculation that Otis was going to cash in tonight at Backlash. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass because he wasn't in his gear. Ooh, excuse me. And honestly, I'm gonna be real. I don't think anybody can take the title off of Braun Strowman. I don't think there's anybody who can. I don't think so. possibly, maybe Roman Reigns. I don't know, but I do know that Roman is still, away from WWE, taking a break. Obviously, because of the pandemic that's going on right now here in California, we're actually under phase 3, where schools, gyms, bars, and restaurants, and several other businesses are opening, including theme parks like Universal and Disneyland, and also one of my favorite tattoo parlors, Nathan's Tattoo and Piercing. Shout outs to them. Shout outs to my boy Nathan. If you guys, and by the way, if you guys are in, I'm not sponsored or anything, but if you guys notice, it's kind of hard to tell. But if you guys noticed, and you guys probably did, I actually have piercings on both sides of my ears. I got these piercings from Nathan. So if you guys do go to Nathan's Tattoo and Piercing, which is located on Sherman Way and Topanga Canyon Boulevard, here in Canoga Park. If you guys are in the Canoga Park area and you guys want to go over there, be sure to speak to Nathan and let him know that Nash sent you. Guys, I'm telling you, Nathan is such a chill dude. Shouts to Nathan. He is awesome. Love the guy. He's like an uncle to me. Literally like an uncle to me. But again, I'm not sponsored or anything. I just wanted to show off the piercings and let you guys know what's going on here in California. That's all I was trying to do. But anyway, yeah. Again, with the pandemic that's still going on, right now the cases are still rising, but just by a margin. And same thing with the deaths. I know it's saddening and all, but just by a mere margin. And possibly by July, if all goes well, then according to not just to our mayor, but also but according to the CDC, possibly by July, we could be completely open. But obviously we know. But obviously I think Dr. Fauci stated that possibly the pandemic could spike again in September, which is possible, but you never know. But anyway, I'm going way off topic here. But yeah, again, possibly Roman Reigns. I know he's been out for a while because of the pandemic, but again, it could be possible. But I don't think anybody can take the title off of Braun Strowman. And speaking of world champions, we have the WWE Championship here as Drew McIntyre defended against Bobby Lashley. And the way the match started, Bobby Lashley applied a full Nelson on Drew McIntyre for like 2-3 minutes, and the match began. The match finally began. This match was slightly one-sided. Obviously, Bobby Lashley just putting on a clinic when it comes to on Drew McIntyre. But of course, a spine buster, a spear, all of that. Drew McIntyre kicks out of one, and the closing moments of the match will shock you to your core. The closing moments of the match will shock you to your core. Lana comes out, and it ended so badly. She goes on the apron. Drew McIntyre hits a Glasgow kiss on Bobby Lashley, stops himself from hitting Lana, and then I believe he hit another Glasgow kiss, which then actually hit Lana, and then a Claymore to retain the WWE Championship. I'm gonna be real. Again, just like Braun Strowman, I don't think anybody can take the title off of Drew McIntyre, because Drew McIntyre, this has been the best Drew McIntyre we have had ever. Literally ever. And I think he's gonna hold on to that title for a while now. In my personal opinion. Alright, you guys, now earlier today, we found out on WWE Digital, on social media, that the Street Profits were supposed to defend the Raw Tag Team titles against the Viking Raiders. However, that match did not come to pass as they were beating the holy hell out of each other in the backstage area, and that led them to outside, and they destroyed Braun Strowman's windshield again. Braun Strowman's windshield broke, and that led to those four men beating the hell out of each other all over the entire Performance Center, which ended with Akira Tozawa and a bunch of ninjas riding motorcycles, and Akira Tozawa tells them in his native language of Japanese, anything you can do, we can do better. They called themselves the Viking Prophets. They attack Tozawa, attack the ninjas. An even taller ninja comes out with a sword. And then the four men go on top of the production trucks and they land in a trash bin, literally in a dumpster. And the referee, Jessica Carr, was like, okay, you know what? Like, she's like, what are you doing? Your match is next. She tells Ivar that he's cute, and Eric, not so much. And it just goes all over the place. So unfortunately, the match did not take place. I don't even know what to expect. Again, this so-called friendly competition has gone way too far. But if you guys want to talk about going way too far, dude. Okay, you know what? Before I even go to this, I know that some of you guys are probably wondering, what is the greatest wrestling match ever to me? I'm gonna be honest. The greatest wrestling match to me has to be, in my honest opinion, would have to be The Rock versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 19. In my opinion, that's the greatest wrestling match ever, in my opinion. Two wrestlers, not superstars, two wrestlers, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, laying it all in the ring, and The Rock picks up a victory. And the match was like about 20 minutes, 30 minutes at least, somewhere around there. This match right here, the main event, lasted almost an hour. Damn near an hour. Damn near. Edge versus Randy Orton. I never thought that I would ever have to call another match involving Edge, but I did. And this match led up to its height. I mean, think of the finishing moves that these men use on each other. RKO, Spear, Execution, Angle Slam. What was it? Edge-O-Matic, Rock Bottom, Pedigree, Ric Flair chops, the three amigos. The moves that these two men used on each other, even the kill switch or the unprettier, if you will, and so many more. This match led actually. Oh my god. This match stood up to its hype. Truly it did. But the way the match ended, I'm still a little skeptical about it, but it did happen. Edge had hit the anti-venom, which was that submission that we first saw Edge use, which was on MVP a couple of months ago, before this whole stay-at-home order, bullshit started. And he uses that very same submission at WrestleMania. Tonight he used that same submission on Orton, but he went low. Orton went low and went for the groin. Went low. Went downstairs, hit a low blow, what it seemed like, and then just punted his ass. Just punted him. Kicked him in the head, snapping his neck all the way back. That was it. Yeah. That happened. Honestly, I mean, I'll admit that match lived up to its hype. It lived up to its moniker. I honestly don't know what's next for Edge. Yeah, honestly, you never know. You never know what can be next for Edge. Maybe this was the match that he ended on his own terms. I mean, you never know. But you know what? Question of the day. What did you guys think about this card? And what did you guys think about the greatest wrestling match ever between Edge and Orton? Let me know in the comments below using the hashtag WWE BACKLASH. Let me know your answers to the question of the day. And that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, because I know I did. I know I enjoy Backlash. So if you guys enjoyed this video, smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. Because with this channel, there's always new content for WWE, for YuGiOh. There's always something new. And also be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All three of my links will be in the description below. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out. Holy shit.